Hi, my name is Mychele Sims, a Pilates Anytime instructor, and I'm here to talk about how to take an online class, how-tos, what to do's, and why is it for you. So some of the how-tos and things that I find important for taking an online class is that before the world changed as we knew it, I really wasn't into online. I tried and dibbled and stuck my foot in and came out of it and said, I don't like it that much. But something magical happened when I was able to practice in my own home at my own pace. And I felt more willing to explore with classes that I might not have taken in a group setting. So as you may know, I will say here that I am a group fitness instructor, personal trainer, as well as a Pilates instructor. And I often say in my group fitness classes that this is a group fitness class, but you're having a personal experience. And despite saying that, people still look to the left and right and they want to see if what the next person is doing and should they do it better, or they're going faster, or they're reaching further, and they're not into their body, they're not into their space. So for me, taking online classes has been really a chance for me to connect with me without having different eyes on me, without looking for approval from other people that don't even know who I am. And this is a real thing for me. I like it because there's a pause button. Whenever you're like, okay, let me feel that again, let me take a break, or life is happening, you could stop and take a pause. So that's a great benefit of having an online class. And the greatest benefit is wherever you are, whatever your device, if it's a TV, your tablet, your phone, you can take a class anywhere. So for me, sometimes traveling, I'm missing my favorite class or my favorite gym. I can do that in the comfort of my hotel room or wherever I am and take a class, even at work sometimes. Don't look at it. Nobody press play on that part. But I can actually get into my practice. And another great thing to do, take this, steal this tip, planning your week. When you're planning your week and you're planning time or building that time in for yourself, think about different types of movement classes you want to take and the length of time that you want to take the classes. So let's say, for instance, that you have a solid 15 minutes, maybe a 30-minute class. You have so many options available to you that they're going to be able to fit your schedule. So when you're planning your schedule, almost like meal prepping, you have your meals set up for the day. You can have your workouts for the day, and I call them movement snacks. So your movement snack today, it could be yoga, it could be a HIIT class, it could be conditioning and strength, it can be Pilates, right? So when you do that, you give yourself so much more of a breadth of things to pull from to connect with practice wherever you are. So I love that for online classes. Another thing I think about for online classes is to get to know different personalities of teachers. I get to say, okay, well, I think this person is great, and I'm going to take their class. And sometimes, not saying that this has happened here on this platform, but I think that I'm really going to vibe with the teacher, and maybe sometimes that's true, or maybe I become a super fangirl because that person really connected, and I feel like they're my best friend coaching me from the TV, right? So I love that I'm able to take from anyone, anywhere in the world. Now, I live in Los Angeles. Living in Los Angeles, it takes you about 30 minutes to go 6 miles, and that's crazy, right? Or you're in a different part of town, or maybe where you're at, or where you live, they don't have those type of classes, right? Maybe there's no one else really teaching Pilates mat where you are. Maybe there's no one else teaching a certain class. So if you're looking for an online class, you're able to take it wherever you are in the world. And that's a benefit that we really maybe didn't lean so much into prior, but now the world is your oyster. You can technically take from anybody, anywhere, and just have that benefit of adding a new personality to your practice and get to know, you in a different setting. So I like the option of being able to take a class online. That's why one of my main reasons for really loving online classes. So one benefit that I talked about briefly a second ago was being able to pause. Let's talk about that pause for a little bit. The pause for me, I'm a kinesthetic learner, and I also like to hear, but then I like to do. So I have to watch it sometimes, so I can watch it and not do it, pause, and then try it. or if I like it, I can go back again and find out where that connection is in my body. So I love the ability to be able to pause and go back, and then also to be able to explore that in the space without feeling like I have to rush and speed up my practice. It gives me time to really connect with that movement and explore that in my body. A great thing about taking an online class is that you don't have the eyes on you, right? But could that also be like a detriment that you don't have eyes on you? Because if you felt like I'm going to feel safe because that teacher's in the room with me, but you have the ability in an online setting or where you're practicing personally, you can say, okay, I'm hearing the teacher. I want to make sure I'm not turning my head or injuring myself. So I'm tuning my ears into what they're saying, and I'm not distracted by all these other things that may be happening in a group setting, right? So you want to think about being safe. Also, go back to that pause button. Do you really understand what the instruction is? Are the instructions clear? And if that is the case, take a pause, try it out, and then when you feel like you've got it, really give it that full extension of the exercise, right? So you want to, again, make sure that you're staying safe. And one big safety thing that I've seen, because I've taught online classes, is your space around you. So if you have your tables and things that could fall, you want to make sure that you give yourself, I say, like arm's length distance in each direction to make sure that you have enough space to move. I've seen people exercise in the garage and they clear out just enough space for their mat, and I wonder about things falling on them. So think about your space and make your space safe for you. And you know what that means. Whatever that is for you, make yourself safe in that space that you won't get hurt from things around you while you do your practice. What lights me up as a student who's taking online classes, and I said it briefly, but I'm gonna just really drive it home. There are some real rock stars out there. And, they might live in Iowa and I'm in California, and I get to say, wow, I took with this person. And I love like the online platforms where we can have like conversation. I can leave comments. I feel like I'm connecting. And I think when you're in a space, as a group fitness instructor, when you're in the gym, they go, oh my God, Mychele, that was a great class. They see you in the parking lot. They see you in the locker room. It's a great time. But to be able to connect with that teacher and say, hey, that was really great. I feel great today. And maybe send them a message and they message you back. I feel like, I'm a fangirl. I love that so much. And I know, I'm a woman of a certain age, but that excitement that I get knowing that two things, I did well, or I did something that I thought I would never do, and I didn't care about who was around me because I was at home doing it myself, and also having that chance to go, oh my God, I took from Mychele. I took from, so that's the part that makes me smile, because we all are like really looking for that connection, and to find somebody who teaches in a way that connects with you, that's gonna help you stay consistent with your practice. So online, again, chef's kiss, I love it. If I put it all together, some bullet points for the good stuff that's happening. First of all, find the online community that connects with you. We always hear. Find the community that connects with you. Find the teachers that connect with you. And then connect with it, right? Make sure your space is safe. Make sure you're taking care of your body based on any contraindications or anything your doctors have advised you not to do. So make sure you stay on top of that. And then have fun. Try new things. I mean, really. Try a yoga class. Try a Qigong class. Try anything, but you can try it and not feel judged. It's such a great feeling. So that is like my biggest takeaway. Enjoy yourself. No judgment zone, only exploration. So with all that being said, thank you for spending some time with me. I hope to see you in class on my classes on the platform, and I'll see you in cyberspace. Bye.